Chapter 22. Then the children of Israel, journeying on, put up their tents in the lowlands of Moab, on the other side of Jordan at Jericho. Now Balak, the son of Zippor, saw what Israel had done to the Amorites. And in Moab there was great fear of the people, because they were so great, and the feeling of Moab was bitter against the children of Israel. Then Moab said to the responsible men of Midian, "It is clear that this great people will be the destruction of everything round us, making a meal of us as the ox does of the grass of the field." At that time Balak, the son of Zippor, was king of Moab. So he sent men to Balaam, son of Beor, at Pethor by the river in the land of the children of his people, saying to him, "See, a people has come out of Egypt, covering all the face of the earth, and they have put up their tents opposite to me. Come now, in answer to my prayer, and put a curse on this people, for they are greater than I, and then I may be strong enough to overcome them and send them out of the land, for it is clear that good comes to him who is your blessing, but he on whom you put your curse is cursed." So the responsible men of Moab and Midian went away, taking in their hands rewards for the prophet, and they came to Balaam and said to him what Balak had given them orders to say. And he said to them, "Take your rest here tonight, and I will give you an answer after hearing what the Lord says." So the chiefs of Moab kept there with Balaam that night. And God came to Balaam and said, "Who are these men with you?" And Balaam said to God, "Balak, the son of Zippor, king of Moab, has sent them to me, saying, 'See, the people who have come out of Egypt are covering all the earth. Now, put a curse on this people for me, so that I may be able to make war on them, driving them out of the land.' And God said to Balaam, 'You are not to go with them, or put a curse on this people, for they have my blessing.' In the morning Balaam got up and said to the chiefs of Balak, 'Go back to your land, for the Lord will not let me go with you.' So the chiefs of Moab went back to Balak and said, 'Balaam will not come with us.' So Balak sent more chiefs, greater in number and of higher position than the others. And they came to Balaam and said, 'Balak, son of Zippor, says, Let nothing keep you from coming to me, for I will give you a place of very great honor, and whatever you say to me I will do. So come, in answer to my prayer, and put a curse on this people.' But Balaam, in answer, said to the servants of Balak, 'Even if Balak gave me his house full of silver and gold, it would not be possible for me to do anything more or less than the orders of the Lord my God. So take your rest here this night, till I have knowledge what more the Lord has to say to me.' And that night God came to Balaam and said to him, 'If these men have come for you, go with them, but do only what I say to you.' So in the morning Balaam got up and, making his ass ready, went with the chiefs of Moab. But God was moved to wrath because he went, and the angel of the Lord took up a position in the road to keep him from his purpose. Now he was seated on his ass, and his 2 servants were with him. And the ass saw the angel of the Lord waiting in the road with his sword in his hand, and turning from the road, the ass went into the field, and Balaam gave the ass blows, to get her back onto the road. Then the angel of the Lord took up his position in a narrow road through the vine gardens, with a wall on this side and on that. And the ass saw the angel of the Lord, and went near the wall, crushing Balaam's foot against the wall, and he gave her more blows. Then the angel of the Lord went further, stopping in a narrow place where there was no room for turning to the right or to the left. And the ass saw the angel of the Lord and went down on the earth under Balaam, and full of wrath, Balaam gave her hard blows with his stick. Then the Lord gave the ass the power of talking, and opening her mouth she said to Balaam, 'What have I done to you that you have given me blows these 3 times? And Balaam said to the ass, 'You have made me seem foolish. If only I had a sword in my hand I would put you to death.' And the ass said to Balaam, 'Am I not your ass upon which you have gone all your life till this day? And have I ever done this to you before?' And he said, 'No.' Then the Lord made Balaam's eyes open, and he saw the angel of the Lord in the way with his sword in his hand, and he went down on his face to the earth. And the angel of the Lord said to him, 'Why have you given your ass blows these 3 times? See, I have come out against you to keep you back, because your purpose is not pleasing to me.' And the ass saw me, turning to one side from me 3 times. If she had not gone to one side, I would certainly have put you to death and kept her safe. And Balaam said to the angel of the Lord, 'I have done wrong, for I did not see that you were in the way against me. But now, if it is evil in your eyes, I will go back again.' And the angel of the Lord said to Balaam, 'Go with the men, but say only what I give you to say.' Then Balaam went on with the chiefs of Balak. Now Balak, hearing that Balaam had come, went to the chief town of Moab, on the edge of the Arnon, in the farthest part of the land, for the purpose of meeting him. And Balak said to Balaam, "Did I not send to you, requesting you with all my heart to come to me? Why did you not come? Am I not able to give you a place of honor?" Then Balaam said to Balak, "Now I have come to you, but have I power to say anything? Only what God puts into my mouth may I say." And Balaam went with Balak to Kiriath-huzoth. And Balak made offerings of oxen and sheep, and sent to Balaam and the chiefs who were with him. And in the morning Balak took Balaam up to the high places of Baal, and from there he was able to see the outer limits of the people, offering an ox and a male sheep on every altar. And the Lord put words in Balaam's mouth, and said, "Go back to Balak, and this is what you are to say." So he went back to him where he was waiting by his burnt offering with all the chiefs of Moab. And in the words which the Lord had given him he said, "From Aram Balak has sent for me, the king of Moab from the mountains of the east. Come, put curses on Jacob for me and be angry with Israel." How may I put curses on him who is not cursed by God? How may I be angry with him with whom the Lord is not angry? From the top of the rocks I see him, looking down on him from the hills. It is a people made separate, not to be numbered among the nations. Who is able to take the measure of the dust of Jacob or the number of the thousands of Israel? May my death be the death of the upright and my last end like his. Then Balak said to Balaam, "What have you done to me? I sent for you so that my haters might be cursed, and see, you have given them a blessing." And in answer he said, "Am I not ordered to say only what the Lord puts into my mouth?" And Balak said to him, "Come with me now into another place from which you will not be able to see them all, but only the outskirts of them, and you will send curses on them from there." So he took him into the country of Zophim, to the top of Pisgah, and there they made 7 altars, offering an ox and a male sheep on every altar. Then he said to Balak, "Take your place here by your burnt offering, while I go over there to the Lord." And the Lord came to Balaam, and put words in his mouth, and said, "Go back to Balak, and this is what you are to say." So he came to him where he was waiting by his burnt offering with the chiefs of Moab by his side. And Balak said to him, "What has the Lord said?" And in the words which the Lord had given him he said, "Up, Balak, and give ear, give attention to me, O son of Zippor. God is not a man, to say what is false, or the son of man, that his purpose may be changed. What he has said, will he not do? And will he not give effect to the words of his mouth? See, I have had orders to give blessing, and he has given a blessing which I have no power to take away. He has seen no evil in Jacob or wrongdoing in Israel. The Lord his God is with him, and the glad cry of a king is among them. It is God who has taken them out of Egypt. His horns are like those of the mountain ox. No evil power has effect against Jacob, no secret arts against Israel. At the right time it will be said of Jacob and of Israel, "See what God has done." See, Israel comes up like a she-lion, lifting himself up like a lion. He will take no rest till he has made a meal of those he has overcome, drinking the blood of those he has put to death. Then Balak said to Balaam, "If you will not put a curse on them, at all events do not give them a blessing." But Balaam in answer said to Balak, "Did I not say to you, I may only do what the Lord says?" Then Balak said to Balaam, "Come now, I will take you to another place, it may be that God will let you put a curse on them from there." So Balak took Balaam to the top of Peor, looking down over the wasteland. And Balaam said to Balak, "Make me 7 altars here and get 7 oxen and 7 male sheep ready for." Chapter 24. Now when Balaam saw that it was the Lord's pleasure to give his blessing to Israel, he did not, as at other times, make use of secret arts, but turning his face to the wasteland, and lifting up his eyes, he saw Israel there, with their tents in the order of their tribes, and the Spirit of God came on him. And moved by the Spirit, he said, "These are the words of Balaam, son of Beor, the words of the man whose eyes are open," he says, "whose ears are open to the words of God, who has seen the vision of the ruler of all, falling down, but having his eyes open. How fair are your tents, O Jacob, your houses, O Israel. They are stretched out like valleys, like gardens by the riverside, like flowering trees planted by the Lord, like cedar trees by the waters. Peoples will be in fear before his strength, his arm will be on great nations, his king will be higher than Agag, and his kingdom made great in honor. It is God who has taken him out of Egypt, His horns are like those of the mountain ox, the nations warring against him will be his food, their bones will be broken, they will be wounded with his arrows. He took his sleep stretched out like a lion, and like a she-lion, by whom will his rest be broken? May a blessing be on everyone who gives you blessing, and a curse on everyone by whom you are cursed. Then Balak was full of wrath against Balaam, and angrily waving his hands he said to Balaam, I sent for you so that those who are against me might be cursed, but now, see, 3 times you have given them a blessing. Go back quickly to the place you came from. It was my purpose to give you a place of honor, but now the Lord has kept you back from honor. Then Balaam said to Balak, Did I not say to the man you sent to me, even if Balak gave me his house full of silver and gold, it would not be possible for me to go outside the orders of the Lord, doing good or evil at the impulse of my mind. Whatever the Lord says I will say. So now I will go back to my people, but first let me make clear to you what this people will do to your people in days to come. Then he went on with his story and said, These are the words of Balaam, the son of Beor, the words of him whose eyes are open, he says, whose ear is open to the words of God, who has knowledge of the Most High, who has seen the vision of the ruler of all, falling down and having his eyes open. I see him, but not now, looking on him, but not near. A star will come out of Jacob, and a rod of authority out of Israel, sending destruction to the farthest limits of Moab and on the head of all the sons of Sheth. Edom will be his heritage, and he will put an end to the last of the people of Seir. And Israel will go on in strength, and Jacob will have rule over his haters. Then, turning his eyes to Amalek, he went on with his story and said, Amalek was the first of the nations, but his part will be destruction forever. And looking on the Kenites he went on with his story and said, Strong is your living place, and your secret place is safe in the rock. But still the Kenites will be wasted, till Assur takes you away prisoner. Then he went on with his story and said, But who may keep his life when God does this? But ships will come from the direction of Kittim, troubling Assur and troubling Eber, and like the others their fate will be destruction. Then Balaam got up and went back to his place, and Balak went away.